Hey there, this is Taj, the other Jeff Johnson. This week's update will be really short. The only real news I have to share is that I will begin chemotherapy on April 27th. As of right now, I don't know how frequently I'll be receiving chemo. What I do know is that they're going to try a medication called Cituximab. It took me like a week to learn to say that. Who comes up with these names? It's also known as Erbitux, because that's easier to say. Anyway, Cituximab will be my first option for chemotherapy. This medication is different than traditional chemo. You don't start it at the same time you start radiation. You start a week earlier with what they call a loading dose. It builds up the strength of the medication. It's also, honestly, to find out whether or not I am allergic to it. If I'm not, this will be my chemo drug of choice. Okay, then I'll either start radiation on May 4th or May 7th. And I say either or because I'm estimating the date. My treatment team didn't call me on Friday as I was hoping. Everybody except one person said they would call Friday. That one person said they would call Friday or Monday. So I know who I'm listening to as far as timing is concerned from now on. But I'm expecting that call tomorrow, and they will tell me then the details of my treatment plan, including when I'll start radiation and how many doses of chemo I'll need to take. One thing that's not directly related to my treatment, it's more of a coincidence of time. I'm disappointed about this. It looks like I'm not going to be able to attend my high school reunion in late June. I will either be in the last week of treatment or will have just wrapped things up. And from all of the research that I've done, that is the worst time for side effects. So I probably will not be able to travel, and I am definitely disappointed about that. I was looking forward to seeing so many people there, but I promise if I can't be there in person, I will most definitely be there in spirit. Go Leopards! In the comment section of this video and in the Facebook comments, I'm going to include a couple of lists. The first is resources that I found for lodging in the Houston area. Now, MD Anderson gave me a great resource. It's a website called joeshouse.org. joeshouse.org. They have a lot of options for housing. They list pricing, the minimum length of stay required, if there are any restrictions. Some of these are just for people who've had cancer treated by surgery. Others are for children who have cancer. Some are for seniors who have cancer. Lots of restrictions on some of them. Others are just hotels and apartment complexes that give discounts. So that's there. The American Cancer Society also has a resource on their website that can offer housing assistance exclusively to cancer patients and members of their immediate families, and I'm actually taking advantage of that this coming week. But I've discovered a lot of other resources for short-term housing that I honestly hope you never need, at least not for this reason. But if, God forbid, you ever need to come to MD Anderson or another one of the specialty hospitals in the Medical Center of Houston, this list will be here for you to refer back to. Now, the second list is a list of products that have been recommended by other cancer patients to deal with the side effects of radiation and or chemo. Since I haven't started treatment yet, I have no idea if or how well any of these will work for me. But every one of these products was recommended by multiple people who are either undergoing treatment right now and using these products to help deal with the side effects, or people who have finished treatment and they're recommending something that they use that helped them get through treatment and minimize the severity of their side effects. And I found these in multiple different Facebook groups for cancer survivors, cancer support groups, online forums, that kind of thing. So that's it for this week. As always, feel free to leave comments or questions. I'll try to respond to them. Disclaimer, I am not a medical professional and I don't play one on social media, so I cannot answer your medical questions, but I can always share my experiences and opinions, and as a matter of fact, I kind of get a kick out of doing that. I hope this helps. That's the real reason for doing all of this. So thanks for watching the video. Have a great week, and let's kill Fred.